I say to companies and to individuals, when they're at that stage, Google is effectively a search engine.
That's right.
So having a look at your curriculum vitae and searching your kind of core attributes and have a look at where that ranks, they'd be so surprised. So basically looking at that and then understanding what markets can they work in, what can they do, and really just looking at a gap. So it's also always about identifying there is an audience.
Yeah.
Because many people think they have a business and a skill and it's literally an idea.
Yes.
So that's the thing. Sometimes when working with companies and individuals, I'm just like, are we certain this is an idea, that there's actually a market for it?
Yeah.
And so it's testing it and piloting
Brilliant.
it.
Hey there, welcome to the Lucrative Lady Talk Show with me, your host, Pam Obasa. I'm so excited to welcome you back. Now, if you have been watching all of the episodes across season 2, I want to say a massive, massive thank you. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Now, are you in the digital marketing space, or do you want to get into digital marketing? Or perhaps you have a skill and you're thinking, Pam, how do I monetize this skill? How do I create a business out of my passion, out of my expertise, or out of my experiences? Or perhaps you already run a business and you are thinking, how do I scale that business? Well, my guest on the show today is the amazing Katrina Young, who is a consultant who does exactly this. She helps you to package your passion into a business. So Katrina's on the couch with me and we are going to be talking all about this. Welcome, Katrina.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Welcome to the studio. Do you like it?
I love it. It's beautiful. Trying to keep up your energy. You're amazing. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Kat. So let's talk about this. This is your favourite subject. So, you know, this is what we can just talk about all day long.
Love it.
Right. Let's talk about monetizing your skill. Now, when did you get into digital marketing?
So digital marketing was really when social media emerged. I'd always been in marketing.
Yeah.
Well, I started in 2004. I started out as a usability tester.
Okay.
So I was employed to try and break things.
To try and break things.
To try and break things with software.
I love that.
Yeah, just really understanding why people are motivated to buy.
Yes.
So I worked with Coots, Hamleys, Tefal, any companies that really wanted to understand what consumers.
Yes.
And then when digital came out, I kind of transitioned.
Yeah.
Obviously still doing that, but really looking at how people like you and I, with expertise, could monetize themselves.
Absolutely.
So,
Now, how did you move from now I'm working for these companies to actually I'm going to do it myself, because that's essentially what we're telling our lucrative ladies to do. So how did you do it?
So for me, it was really analysing and looking at gap analysis for myself, because I did it for companies.
Yeah.
And I think that most people they underestimate exactly what they know. So the first task I would really say is to have a look at your curriculum vitae, your CV.
Right.
And just have a look at what you do, because we underestimate the steps that and the transformation that we do for others.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. I can't tell you how many people I talk to.
Yes.
And it's like, Pam, I talk to people all day long.
I know.
And I give my stuff away for free.
Absolutely.
And I'm just like, well, that thing that you're giving away for free, if there is transformation in that, that's where your money is.
Absolutely. So I say to companies and to individuals, when they're at that stage, Google is effectively a search engine.
That's right.
So having a look at your curriculum vitae and searching your kind of core attributes and have a look at where that ranks, they'd be so surprised. So basically looking at that and then understanding what markets can they work in, what can they do, and really just looking at a gap. So it's also always about identifying there is an audience.
Yeah.
Because many people think they have a business and a skill and it's literally an idea.
Yes.
So that's the thing. Sometimes when working with companies and individuals, I'm just like, are we certain this is an idea, that there's actually a market for it?
Yeah.
And so it's testing it and piloting
Brilliant.
it. Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
Yes.
How does one know that, you know, I have an idea?
Yes.
Because they would come to you and they would say, Kat, I have an idea, or Pam, I have an idea that I want to turn into a business. How does one know on their own? Let's say they're not working with either of us, but they're trying to figure out, is this a money-making idea?
Yes.
What are some of the clues that we need to be looking out for?
So the first things I say to people is conduct desk research. It's
Okay.
always important before you invest any money.
Yeah.
Because like everyone's like, I've got an idea, and it's, you know, I'm gonna throw their savings at it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, test the market.
Okay.
So the first things I say to someone is to have a look in the Google search engine.
Yes.
Put it in there. Now, Google's an amazing, marvelous tool that most people don't use to its benefit.
And it's free.
It's free, and
Come
I always
on.
say this.
Yeah.
So people are investing money in Google Ads all the time, and
Yeah.
I only actually kind of knew this. I run Google Ads for some of major global brands.
Yeah.
And what people don't understand is those suggestions at the bottom is what people are actually putting money and traffic behind. So Google's done
right.
some of the homework for you.
Yeah.
So if, for instance, as you know, you're typing in the search engine and the search box says, it starts to predict.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So if it does that and gives suggestions, it's indicating something else.
Right.
Another great tool that I use is you're looking at the topic or the area, and you want to understand, are there any core, like, do you need to be accredited in this area?
Right.
Or are there any core, you know, accompanying topics that will be helpful?
Yes.
So something like Ask the Public is a great tool.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing, and it will give you subtopics, and essentially that's what you're looking for.
Yes.
And most people, like yourself, will be doing that kind of journey when
Yeah.
they're looking for you anyway.
Yeah. No, exactly.
So that's what I'd say. The next thing would be looking at any keywords.
Yeah.
So because you and I are business owners, we're looking at things like this.
Yeah.
But essentially, you want to have a look in YouTube to find out how many people were searching for this.
That's right. Yeah.
How many people are searching for this. Once you've got that,
Yeah.
if there's a demand for it,
Yeah.
you just look at how you can package that
Yes.
into a product or service.
Which is the easier part.
It really is.
I
as
know.
you and I know.
Yes, as
It
we
is.
know.
Yes.
You get to a stage where it
Yeah.
becomes really easy. But
Absolutely.
the crazy thing about what you've just described, which is
Yes.
the foundation, the groundwork,
Yeah.
is that it sounds so simple and so basic
I know.
that most people don't do
They
it.
forget to do that. And
Yes.
so as a caveat, I always say when someone's come to me is, how much time have you researched, invested, you know,
Yeah.
into this? Some are like, I haven't, I've just spent my life savings, I've just bought loads of products and
Yeah.
stuff for 5,000. And so I'm always like, don't ever escape the core work.
Yeah.
So that is a prerequisite when I'm working with someone.
Yes.
I want to identify whether they're in the long game.
Yeah.
I always ask them to start with the end in mind.
Yes, that's
because
right.
most people are not looking at exit or, you know, productizing this.
Yeah.
So that's the main things that I would say.
Brilliant. Thank
you.
you so much, Kat. It's just been incredible having you on the
you.
show today. Now, if my viewers want to find you, where can they find you?
They can find me at www.katrinayoungconsulting.com.
Very easy.
Yeah, and Katrina Young Digital, Consulting Digital. Yeah, I think so.
Send it. Make sure you get it to us, and I think we have it actually.
You
We'll
do,
pop it on
yeah.
the screen
Thank
and
you
in the
so
description.
much.
And
Thanks
we'll
for
get
having
it.
me. That was really
Thank you.
fun. Thank
Brilliant,
you.
brilliant, brilliant.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, lucrative ladies, for watching now. It has been incredible having Kat here and talking about not just building your business, but scaling it, which is where you really want to be. So I highly, highly recommend that you look out for Kat. Go and find her, go and talk to her. And of course, there is nothing that will shift in your business until you take action. That is the biggest and most important thing. So there you have it. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do, because it helps us to grow and helps us to get our message out to more people so that they can continue to grow their lucrative business. Thank you so much. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.